I got a really special treat for you today. I'm going to let you listen in to last night's coaching call with the boys. It was absolutely an awesome call. We had a great time. I have so much respect for these guys, these dudes who invest in themselves in order to make their lives better. We are going to talk about sexual tension, how to build sexual tension in the first conversation to really ramp up her attraction for you. We have the 4 pillars of attraction. Then what I do is I give you guys 3 really potent ways to really blow that attraction into an enormous flame. So I'm gonna let you guys peek behind the curtain today of real champions who invest in themselves and the kind of things that we talk about, the kind of lessons we teach. So enjoy the content. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the Unapologetic Man Podcast, the only podcast that's all about self-improvement, confidence, success, women, and being a man without making any apologies for it.
I gotta make that abundantly clear. You don't hit on a girl until she's attracted to you. Thumbs up or thumbs down. You guys get that. You got it. It's in your brain skull. All of you. Reagan, you with me? All right, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Don't hit on them until they're attracted to you. This is one of the biggest mistakes. This is why we have the V in the V-cut protocol. Right here, we could say that this is attraction. And until you get attraction, you're only staying over here. Value and frame, value frame, value frame, right? Maybe a little bit of qualifying, but I'm not going to break the rule. I'm just going to say value frame. Okay. Now you get 3, 4 signs of attraction. She touches you. Big sign. She notices that Hank has a new little part of his tattoo. Big sign. She compliments you. Big sign. Laughs at a joke that isn't funny. You're like, yeah, I got a small penis. I call it the angry inch. Watch out, the angry inch is going to get you. Woo, woo. And she's like, hey. Huge sign. Okay, she flips her hair, dilated pupils, licks her lips, maybe itches her nose. By the way, guys, you know when you can tell when somebody's lying is when they itch their face. Because when you're lying, your blood vessels dilate, and it makes your nose itch. Same thing happens when you're attracted. Your nose will itch. Okay, so bam, you get 3, 4, 5 signs. What's the most innocent question we can ask her to start the sexual tension process? Who knows it? I say it all the time. Not only in my coaching, but on my podcast too. You guys should know. What's the innocent question? Hank, go.
Is it the how come you don't have a boyfriend? I bet it's because you're a bad kisser.
Frank, let's see, what reaction should I give him? You win the balloons, bro. You win a cotton candy balloon. That's it. So, hey, so Kelly, I'm kind of curious about you. You're fun to talk to. You're pretty cute, I guess. Why don't you have a boyfriend? You got to be a horrible kisser, huh? Just like that. Dude, when she's attracted to you, she's going to try to sell herself to you. Good or bad thing, boys, a girl selling herself to you. Trying to convince you. Yeah, Jason. Yes, Al. Good thing. So, that's the quickest way to get into sexual tension, because why? She's going to explain to you why she's a good kisser. Holy shit, dude. It's a miracle. You just went frame and value. Now you're over here and it's about to be on. Dude, I've kissed girls immediately many times right here. Go in literally, boys. You're going to get good. You're going to get this good. Go in 3 minutes of value and frame. Telling stories, busting her chops, fucking with her, right? Bam, 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 bam. You get signs of attraction. Then you're like, you know what? I'm curious about you. Why don't you have a boyfriend? You have to be a horrible kisser, huh? And they'll be like, no, I'm not. Let me show you. You kiss them. It is phenomenally powerful. Now, yes or no, kind of a trick question. Do I recommend making out with girls in nightclubs, at parties, on the bus, in the porta potty? No, that's right, Robert. Robert, why? Why not?
Is that a
buyer's
remorse?
Yep. Buyer's remorse. Get a bad reputation at the party or the nightclub.
Yeah. Other girls don't like that. They don't like
Other
seeing
girls
them.
don't like that. She thinks that you're trying to fuck her. Guys, I've had way more success by not doing the sexual stuff in the first conversation. Don't kiss them. So instead, if she's like, well, I could show you right now how bad of a kisser I am. And you'll be like, actually, that really turns me on. I'd love to do that, but let's slow down. Let's slow down a little. When you deprive a girl of kissing you, now don't get it twisted. I do suggest you kiss on the first date, but no more than that. No more than that. Don't grab the titties, Frank. Don't finger blast her butthole, John. No more than that, boys. Just make out with them and tell them to go home. I'll get to that in a minute. But when you talk about it and you don't do it, you guys know what that's like, right? When you talk about sex with the girl and you text with her and you sext with her and oh my hell, dude, it creates so much tension. So the third one of the 4 pillars of attraction is sexual tension. Why don't you have a boyfriend? I bet it's because you're a bad kisser, huh? No, I'm not a bad kisser. Oh yeah? What do you do? Now, if she starts explaining it, you're golden. She's like, well, I like use my tongue and I really make my lips soft and not too much saliva. And it's about a rhythm. It's about getting into it. And I'm like, oh, shit. Kind of sounds like you do know how to kiss. So why don't you have a boyfriend? I know why. Horrible at giving blowjobs, aren't you? Dude, now she's going to talk about blowjobs. I'm telling you, you could go that fast, boys. If she's attracted, you can go right through this. But if she's kind of like prude and you're not getting like the best result out of her explaining how to kiss, then maybe don't go straight to blowjob. But here's a couple other ways you could build sexual tension. Listen up. Today I learned that my little girl is a Leo. Is there any Leos in here as far as your astronomical sign is concerned? Any Leos? What's up, Jason? Okay. Leos are what, Jason? They love to be the center of attention. They're very confident. They protect those around them. They are very passionate, emotional. This like explain my little girl to a T. Now, you guys should have some working knowledge of astrology, by the way. I know I give you enough to study, but if you're looking for more, study astrology. Chicks love that crap. That's why I know a little bit about it. What you do is you're like, hold up. Okay, I'm talking to you. We're having a good time. Seems like we're getting along, but what's your sign? Okay, she says Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, whatever it is. Then you say, like that. You're like, oh, no, are you serious? She's going to be like, yeah, why? You'd be like, because I'm an Aquarius. And Leos and Aquariuses do not get along. They absolutely don't get along. If we went to dinner together, it would be an immediate food fight, right? I'd be spraying ketchup and mustard all over you. You'd be slanging pickles off your palm like this, and I'd have to walk home with a pickle stuck to my forehead, young lady. Not going to work out. Then you say what? Maybe somebody knows this routine. Maybe Todd knows. Eric Pearson, you look like you might know. Let's go, Peter. What comes next?
That's when you say, but you know what the best part about us fighting is?
Yeah, you know what the good thing. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say we get in a big food fight, and I love this game, boys, because I say I'd be spraying ketchup and mustard, and then I say she'd be flicking pickles, and I'd have to walk home with the pickle hanging off my eyebrow, and it would look like an eye patch. Cracks them up. Then I say, but you know what the good thing about fighting is, right? That's the line, Peter. You know what the good thing about fighting is, right? And she's like, what? And you say, well, afterwards you get to make up. Now, almost always, especially if she's attracted, remember what I said about the V-cut, you don't do this shit until she's attracted. She'll say like, make-up sex. You'd be like, yeah, you know how make-up sex is. It's really passionate. It's really angry. And you know what I heard about Aquariuses and Leos? When the sex happens, everything else is horrible. Like right now, this is a painful conversation. I think you can agree. But when sex happens, fireworks, explosions. Like even if we just kissed right now, which of course is not going to happen, but even if we just kissed right now, we will blow up this place. Do you think I want to be responsible to 500 innocent people? No, thank you, young lady. We cannot be friends anymore. Right? So you're using something completely arbitrary, which isn't true, to show how you two wouldn't get along, but sex is going to be amazing and we're going to blow the place up. That has gotten me laid many times. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Can you see how chicks would love this shit? Boys, you get it. They love this. So no matter what her sign is, even if it's the same sign as your sign, you say you wouldn't get along, right? I'm an Aquarius. I was born in February. I've met many girls who too were Aquariuses. I'll be like, oh no, you're an Aquarius too? First of all, good job copying me. But secondly, young lady, do you know what happens when two Aquariuses get together? Oh, immediate fighting. And this is what I call the play fighting technique, where you pretend to have a fight. Okay, so we got, why don't you have a boyfriend? You must be a bad kisser. We got signs, which is you're a Sagittarius, I'm an Aquarius. We would immediately get in a fight. And in addition to that, we can do it with commonalities. This is so easy.
All right, boys, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Before we continue, and you definitely want to stay tuned for the third one because it's really good and really funny, by the way. Before we continue, I want to tell you guys about the Sex Masterclass that we are having coming up on September 27th at 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You guys are obviously learning a lot about how to create sexual tension in a woman, but the most important thing when it comes to creating sexual tension is your confidence in the bedroom. Will you be able to follow up the kind of sex that you're going to talk about with girls in that first conversation, turning that initial attraction into huge attraction for you? Are you going to be able to follow that up? A lot of you guys heard my previous podcast where I said straight up, and this is absolutely true, if you don't absolutely blow her away in the bedroom, if you're not a superhero in the bedroom, she is going to lose respect for you. She is going to lose attraction for you. And I hate to say it, guys, she might look for that excitement in somebody else. This is part of the reason a lot of you guys have been cheated on. This is part of the reason a lot of girls have left you guys and never told you. But the truth is, and this is corroborated by all my girlfriends, a dude's worth is highly tied up into how good he is in the bedroom. I have heard rumors of dudes who were absolute gods in the bedroom, and every single girl wanted to sleep with that guy, even though he was known as a man slut. Seriously, this has happened. I want to ask you, are you confident in the bedroom? Can you last as long as you want to? Can you come on command? Can you make girl after girl after girl have orgasms? Do you think maybe girls have faked orgasms with you before? Do you know exactly how to move, exactly how to talk, exactly how to touch her and be touched by her to release that next level amount of eroticism in her subconscious mind so that she gets attached to you so that you become the best sex she's ever had? How many girls have told you that you are the best sex they've ever had? If every single girl isn't telling you that, brother, you have room for improvement. I said in the beginning of the show, I respect nothing more than a man who invests in himself. You guys are seeing in this episode how my coaching calls go. How would you like to experience that for yourself? Coming into this one-time event, this masterclass, this private event where only guys who have purchased tickets are allowed to come into it so you too can experience next level coaching. Here's the truth, boys. As coaches, we do not expose our best secrets on our podcast. We just don't. We reserve it for guys who are willing to invest in themselves. And guys, it's only $97 if you get in today. On Monday, it's going to go up to $125, and the next Thursday, it's going up to $147. So if you're kind of ho-humming it, you're on the fence, get off the pot, brother. Your worth as a man is tied up heavily into how good you are at sex. And my friend Kirsten Trammell is going to give you all her secrets for just $97. And we have a money back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love it, I will buy the program back from you. No questions asked. There's one link in the description below. Click that right now. Go through the sales page. You can actually listen to the rest of this episode as you peruse that page and see if it feels like a good fit for you. Again, if you don't love it, I'll buy it back from you. No questions asked. Guys, do not miss this opportunity. Your worth as a man is tied into how much you can blow her away in the bedroom. If you're not the best sex she's ever had, I hate to be honest with you boys and I hate to drop the bad news, but she'll probably look for that sex in somebody else. And in this masterclass, Kirsten is going to turn you into a Superman in the bedroom. The best sex a girl has ever had. I think that's worth a small investment. And if you can't make the event, you will still get a recording of it. So get your ticket right now before they sell out. We are only selling a limited amount of spots. They are selling quickly. So get your spot before it's too late. The Sex Masterclass, September 27th, 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you can't make it, you get a recording of it. All right, boys, let's get back into the content.
Okay? You're chatting her up. You're giving value. You're controlling the frame. You're running the cube. You're running strawberry fields. You're running the 5-finger death punch. You're doing the pig. You're doing messages in water. You're doing the story of becoming. You do the 3-part answer when she asks you, what do you do for a living? You're doing cold reading. You're doing push-pull. You're doing false disqualifiers. And she's fucking attracted 4, 5 signs of attraction. Flipping her hair, licking her lips, touching you, laughing at jokes that aren't funny, pointing her toes exactly at you, asking you personal questions. Then you say, what's your favorite sport? What's your favorite hobby? And she's like, snowboarding. You do the same thing I just taught you with the signs. You say, shit. No matter what she says, boys. She loves scuba diving. Shit. She loves pickleball. Shit. She loves getting finger blasted in the porta potty. Shit. And she's like, well, why? Why are you saying, shit? You'd be like, because that's my favorite hobby. You are so trying to copy me. Then you do what's called a hypo story. Who knows what a hypo story is? Raise your hand if you know what a hypo story is. Let's go, Brad. I knew it would be you, bro. I was looking at you the whole time.
I was actually just going to ask a question about that. But,
God damn it.
No,
Go
fine.
ahead.
It's a hypothetical scenario. You tell a story about something in the past that never really happened, and it makes them think. It does something with their brain, like works the same way as NLP, and they can't tell the difference, kind of, and it makes them think they've known you longer, sort of.
Yes.
But I was wondering, my question was, hypo stories are in the past tense, and the scenario you just did with the fight is like in the future, but they work the same pretty much?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Hypo story. That's a great question. So hypo stories are past. We went to Greece together, and you burned down that poor hot dog vendor's hot dog stand. Sarah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Or the future. We're going to go to Greece together, and I know how you are. You get drunk. You like to burn shit down. You're a pyromaniac. You're going to burn down that poor gyro vendor's gyro stand on the beach, aren't you? Same shit. So when you guys have a commonality about her hobby, whether it's dancing, ice skating, gymnastics, synchronized swimming, I don't give a shit. You pretend that it's your favorite hobby too, and that you would be so much better than her at it. So snowboarding. You're like, hey, what's your favorite hobby? Snowboarding. Oh my God. What? You are so trying to copy me right now. Did you like see my car? I have a Burton sticker on my car. Are you trying to copy me? Because that's my favorite hobby, young lady. We cannot have the same favorite hobbies. Why? Because I'm going to be so much better than you at snowboarding. Like we're going to go up to Breck, and I'm going to do like a double backflip over you. You're going to get butt hurt. Then at the bottom of the hill, you're going to hit me in the head with a snowball. And for the rest of my life, my nose is going to whistle when I breathe. Too much drama. We are broken up now. I want my CDs back. Okay? She laughs. Then you say, yeah, if we went to dinner, I'd be spraying ketchup and mustard. You'd be flinging pickles. I'd have to walk home with a pickle on my forehead. But you know what the good thing about fighting is, right? What? Afterwards, you get to make up. Like make up sex? Yes. Then you explain, if she's into it, how you will have sex with her. Okay? And be like, yeah, and make up sex. I'm gonna be honest with you, Amy. I just gotta tell you something. I feel like I can trust you. I don't think anybody else is listening. I really, and I might whisper this in their ear, I really, really like going down. Really, really like it. And she's like, oh, you do, huh? You'd be like, yeah, and here's what I'd do to you. Do you think you can handle this? Because I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. Then you just explain. Look up the thigh, up this thigh, across the lips, open the lips, fucking lift the hood, lick the clit, kiss her titties, kiss her neck, kiss her again, go back down, lick it a couple more times. Then once she's really into it, you can insert 2 fingers, bend this way so you hit the G-spot, lick, rhythmic, and then she comes. You can explain that whole thing in person, boys. 4 pillars of attraction. Done it many times. Guys, do you think as I'm sitting there talking about this, but not letting her kiss me, and telling her, no, we got to wait. That's a big key. You got to wait. What, dude, where's attraction at, bro? Attraction's through the ceiling, dude. She's finger blasting herself in the bathroom to the thought of you.
All right, gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that coaching as much as I did. It's a great time in the coaching room. All these champions who are willing to invest in themselves. And I know some of you guys went ahead and grabbed your ticket for the masterclass. If you haven't done that yet, I strongly suggest you do it right now. Don't be a fence sitter. Don't be the kind of guy who's so cheap you won't even invest in yourself to make yourself better. I'm telling you, boys, The best way to keep a woman is to absolutely blow her away in the bedroom, and Kirsten is going to give you all those tips. Last as long as you want to. Come on command. Turn her body into a center of eroticism where she's going to be finger blasting herself and thinking about you because you are a superhero in the bedroom and you're the best she's ever had. I'll tell you, boys, when you smash it in the bedroom, they get obsessed. Stalker Texas Ranger level obsessed, and you're about to experience that yourself. Do not miss this one, boys. She is going to open her vault and drop gold in your lap, and you do not want to miss it. Get your ticket right now before it's too late. All right, boys, I appreciate you listening. As a reminder, I drop podcasts on Mondays and Thursdays. Stay tuned for Monday's episode. I'm going to talk about how I, Mark Singh, suggest that you go down on a woman. My techniques aren't as good as Kirsten's, but I'm still pretty decent. So stay tuned for that one. I'm going to drop a lot of really good tips, and I will see you in the next episode.